Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. I'm Linda Hafner, top producing realtor at ERA Key Realty in Central Massachusetts, Worcester County. Today we're going to talk about the home appraisal. What is a home appraisal? You really need to know what a home appraisal is if you're a home buyer and if you're a home seller, because it affects you in two different ways. Let's talk about that. If you're a home buyer and you're purchasing a home, unless you are paying cash for that home, if you have your own cash, you can pay whatever price you want for any home on the market. And you don't even need a home appraisal. Totally don't even need this video. However, most home buyers need a lender. They need the money from a bank in order to purchase a home. A home appraisal is a professional opinion on the value of the home you're putting in an offer on. That value is needed to help the bank determine whether or not they're going to give you the money. They're not going to give you money on a home that is not valued according to the market, because the bank could lose money, and it's happened to the bank, and they're very cautious about that. So they need to make sure that the home sells at a market value price. There is someone independent who is hired from the bank, but it's an independent contractor that is not associated with the bank. Banks and appraisers used to be able to talk to each other, and they used to be able to kind of arrange the numbers to make the home sales happen. And then that led to a huge bank crisis in 2008, 2009. So they stopped that whole thing. So now there is an independent appraisal company that the mortgage company orders an appraisal for a home, and it's done without them communicating to alleviate any possibility of fraudulent activity, basically. We're in a very competitive market right now. It's 2022, and people are bidding $50,000, $60,000, $80,000 over the asking price on particular homes. What's happening is now they're priced, the offers are higher than the market value. And this is a problem because appraisers have to find a way to appraise this house, but how can they? And they sometimes can't. And in the event that that happens, it brings up a whole nother topic that we're gonna talk about in my next video, which is basically how do you deal with the home appraisal not necessarily equaling your home offer? How do you still get your offer accepted when this dichotomy exists? So that's a topic that I want to go into more in-depth involvement in the next video. So please stay tuned for 2 weeks from now. So when does the home appraisal happen? At what point? Once you put your offer in on your home, you do the home inspection if you've done one, okay? And you renegotiate any items that have needed to be renegotiated if that is what you do, because I know right now a lot of people are waiving home inspections again in 2022. It happened a lot in 2021, and it's happening. I'm seeing a rash of it happening again spring of 2022. So if you don't have a home inspection, you're not renegotiating anything, but if you do, you could be renegotiating things. And then after that happens, that's when you go to the purchase and sale agreement. Everything from the offer is brought over to the purchase and sale agreement. In Massachusetts, this is how we do it. Different states may be a little bit different. Once the purchase and sale agreement is signed and everything is solid, that's when the appraisal is ordered. So the time you're looking at for that home appraisal is probably from when you put your offer in. It's probably 3 to 4 weeks after you put your offer in, depending on the wait for appraisals. The home appraiser makes an appointment with the list agent. They connect, they go to the house, they evaluate the house, they make sure, they look at the roof, they look at the foundation, they look at any safety issues, because FHA loans has certain conditions, any chip paint, any railings that aren't completely safe that will not pass an appraisal. And these are things an appraiser looks at. With a conventional loan, not an issue. But this is why home appraisals are a really hot topic and something as a home buyer you need to understand, because Your offer means nothing unless your offer can make it all the way to the appraisal. As a list agent, I'm always looking, when someone puts in an offer on one of my properties, I'm looking at what kind of financing they have, because I need to know that the financing they have matches the condition of the house. If the house has chip paint, I know that an FHA loan, the appraisal will not pass. And that means the seller of the house is going to have to put in time and money to fix it in order to get the home buyer's loan to approve. And sellers really don't want to do that. Besides just the condition of the home, the appraiser is also going to pull all the comps of all the homes that have similar bedrooms, baths, condition, things like that, and evaluate the price of your offer and similar prices that have been sold on properties in the area. And that's where the dilemma is with the home appraisal issue, because there's such a shortage of homes right now, and people are overbidding so far over the market value of the home that a lot of the appraisals are not able to be supported. And if they can't be supported with comps that have already sold, the bank doesn't want to give them the money. And then what happens in that situation? It has to be renegotiated, and the seller has to accept whatever your bank is willing to pay based on the market value of the home. So these are things we're going to talk about again in the next video. If this information was helpful to you, please subscribe, hit the bell notification, and check me out on Instagram and TikTok, because I am there almost every day, 5 to 7 times a week, and a lot more than I am here, because here I'm only here every other week. Thanks.